Now I'm going to try to be a bit more original going into this video because it's very apparent that Sonic Forces isn't the best Sonic game. The title of this video is more or less a half-truth because I'm going to go into more of the series going forward after Forces rather than Forces itself, because I think making a video criticizing the game would just be beating a dead horse that's already been beaten by me and a lot of other people. You probably already know about the uninspired and short levels, or the writing inconsistencies, or the lies we were fed, so instead I'm just going to focus on the second part of the title. There's a lot of speculation about what the next game is going to be. Some say it's an adventure-style game, an Adventure 1 remake, or maybe something completely different. I want to take a look at all the possibilities and give my opinions, thoughts, and what I personally want. If you want, please feel free to go into the comment section and give me your thoughts. Without further ado, let's get on to the discussion. This possibility seems to be accepted as the least possible. I don't really see it talked about as much as an adventure game, and I'd say there's a good reason behind that. The current head of Sonic Team, Takashi Iizuka, went on record saying that he wanted to do something completely different going forward. What that really means is a mystery, but a lot of people took it as, I don't think we're going to get a new Boost game. For me personally, I think so too. Sonic Forces got a lot of backlash, and there are many fundamental issues with the Boost formula in terms of development. What do I mean by that? Well, let's put it into perspective. Imagine being a game designer, and you've been working on this section of a level for months, and when the players go through it, they boost down your section in less than 3 seconds. Sonic Team isn't the biggest team out there, and it takes a lot of manpower to make a Boost Sonic game because of how fast Sonic moves. That's why in every Boost game, there was something to help slow down the pace and make the game longer. In Unleashed, there was the Werehog. In Colors, there were a bunch of levels that were nothing but waiting in 2D. In Generations, there was Classic Sonic. All these things were there so that the team can make a longer game and not have to put so much time into making levels that will be over in a span of a few short minutes. I think how the team is currently and how small it is, the Boost formula just isn't healthy. That being said, if Sonic Forces was the last Boost game, that's kinda sad. Despite some differing opinions, it's safe to say that there was never really a quote-unquote bad Boost game up until now. It's quite a sad way to go. In my opinion, if this new title was a Boost game, I'm not sure how I would feel still. A lot of people think that the Boost formula has ran its course, for lack of a better term, and that it's time to switch things up. I'm not really too sure if I feel the same way. I can see where people are coming from, though. I think it should be something different, not because I think it's getting old, but because, like I said earlier, it's not healthy to develop for. If Sonic Team was bigger and had more resources, I know they can make it work, and I'm not saying they can't make one work now, but it would be favorable for the team to have something less speedy, and that's where the adventure formula comes in. The adventure formula is definitely a lot easier to develop for than the Boost formula. Not that Sonic can't go fast here, that's far from the truth. But the adventure formula is certainly easier to comprehend and allows levels to be more open and have more going on in them. With the Boost formula, even with the shortest of stages, if you took them into the adventure formula, they would be pretty long, all things considered. That's because with the Boost formula, since you're constantly going so fast, you'll blaze through a long hallway in seconds. However, with the adventure formula, you don't have to worry about it as much. In the adventure formula, speed is taken from knowing the level and using your physics to your advantage, as the Boost formula is more or less dodging obstacles. One thing I see from time to time is whether or not different playstyles should be in them. To that, I say it'd be a lot better. I don't hate the other playstyles. I actually go back to SA1 and 2 just to play the other characters. I really like seeing Sonic's friends, and I think their different playstyles would be perfect for an adventure-style game since it helps make the games a little longer. But there are a lot of people who don't want a new adventure game. Some say they don't care for the adventure formula, while others say that Sonic Team might not be able to recreate the same level of quality the original games had. Speaking of the original games, I see a lot of people who really want an adventure remake, myself included. And I see a lot of people who really don't want an adventure remake. There are a lot of reasons for both sides. One side says that it's exactly what Sega needs to regain fans' trust. And the other side says if they screw it up, nobody would ever trust them again, or at least come to a conclusion that Sonic games will never be as good as they once were. It's a mixed bag, and it's very concerning to a lot of fans, including myself. But if I think Sonic wants to make a new adventure-style game, they should start by remaking Sonic Adventure. That way, it can help them gain an idea for how to make a new one going forward. Of course, I can't speak too much on this since I don't work at Sonic Team, and I have no idea how they handle things there, but if they took this risk, made an Adventure remake, it could help build some trust into the franchise if, let's say, Sonic Team decides to make an Adventure 3. Now let's get into something I barely see anyone really talk about. I see a lot of people discuss whether the new game will be with the boost formula or the adventure formula, but I almost never see anyone talk about anything else. There are so many playstyles that have been used before and new ideas that haven't. While it's clear that people want an adventure style game, there are a lot of fan games who bring a whole new spin on Sonic. What if Sonic Team made a whole new formula for Sonic going into the next game? It may seem unlikely, but I think it's something at least worth bringing up. There are lots of directions that this series can take, but there's no real way to guess which direction it will. All we can really do is wait. And it's a little unfortunate. Everyone wants to have a new announcement to happen, but let me shed some light on why this lack of news is a good sign for me. Sega has said that they want to take their time with the games, make them more polished and not bad. And the fact that we haven't heard anything about new games in this long is a good sign for me. It shows that they're actually taking their time, which is something that I appreciate. I would rather wait longer if it means that the experience will be better. Since I'm still here, I'm going to talk about one last thing that Sonic needs. If this doesn't happen, then the series is doomed forever. If this opportunity is missed, then there's no hope for the Sonic franchise. Give Knuckles his OVA hat. Why isn't this integrated into his character? Come on, Sega!